My boy is 10-1. Uh-oh. Hold on. Got it on me. Yes, sir. Get right. Man, damn near. This is the worst time for Madden. It's just a title though. Golden Eagles. This probably like the worst time for Madden right now. God. Saquon, but getting old. It is the dog days of Madden. This is when head to head is the hardest. 100%. Damn, 99, 99, 98. Got like a little tight end, little mutt team. Not the greatest O line, but not the worst. Let's see. Okay. Okay. This might be a running game for us. Damn, 90 overall, but 84 speed just does not cut it for me. Hey, okay, this is where it's all at. Okay. The baby is white, age reducted. Not a bad team. Not a bad team. Oh, my bad, bro. I thought. Let me see if I can put it from here. It should be the exact same as my YouTube. Like, no lie. Yeah, exactly. It should be the exact same. I'm gonna keep it real with you though. They might have filled the spot. I think they might have filled the spot. Like I said, this league is very active, and like when one person goes or they just don't want to play no more, they already have somebody else in line. But still add me for future franchises and things like that. We should have a good franchise game right here. He's got a good record. He's 10-1, 11-0. There is currently two undefeated teams, which is me and the Bears. Scary. Got a couple 11-1 teams. Let's check the standings overall. Well balanced lead. Look, you got 11-0, 11-1, 11-0, 11-1, 10-1, 10-2. A lot of positive teams. Starts about right here, 6-6. It's in half. It's half and half. Very well balanced lead. I'm gonna give him a couple of minutes. He said he's loading up, and we should get going. If the stream just cuts off, it's thundering over here by me pretty bad. So that's probably what happened. Just letting y'all know. Oh, damn, I didn't even know David was on one of the leaders in sacks. Okay. See, dog. We have 7 interceptions with our leading guy picking the ball too. Hey, look at them overall stats though. Rushing yards, 4th. Op points, 1st. Passing yards allowed, 2nd. Rushing yards allowed, 3rd. That's what we like to see. That's what we're doing good overall. He said shit never was alive. That. Appreciate you. What up, B-Rosa? I feel like the title's just tapping in. I'll watch later. Oh, I like the title. Appreciate that tweet. Ain't paying your bills. I wish I didn't have any bills. I tell you what. I think we're gonna grind. We'll see how it works out, but I think we're gonna grind top 100 when it resets. It depends on what day it falls on. Yeah, just give me a minute, fellas. We're waiting for him to load up. We're about to start this franchise game. Should be a good one. He's currently 10-1. I'm 11-0. Both got really good teams. I don't think he don't got anybody to keep up with my boy though. He don't got nobody to keep up with my boy. All right, he's ready. I don't know if I've played this guy yet. I don't know. All right. We were getting somewhere. Washington playbook. Okay.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot.
This nigga 11-0. God.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Let's get it. No warm-up games, nothing.
And that's
This is the warm-up game for the screen.
as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
Hey man, this is that time period where there's just like it's not a lot interesting going on unless you're in a franchise. I guess unless you're a mudhead. Like I really don't play Madden unless y'all see me on stream.
They'll run here with a rookie, and he'll get this to the 32. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Going for the deep ball. And this is
he got that speed like that. He don't got the speed for it.
Touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Bucs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
The motherfucker just called me a weirdo.
Splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away.
Very good.
And no run back here.
Ew. 98 speed.
He's just looking at his speed right
That's his
now.
heart.
Be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Hooker's going to throw it. Steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking
Counter-Strike, and that's one of my first PC games I played.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't
I used to be pretty good at it, actually.
Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Oh, shit.
I'm right there with you.
Hooker. Going up top for Cup.
Damn.
And incomplete.
I'm right there with you, bro. I'm turning 33.
So, CD, this defense, they know
next
they
month.
have to be at their very best when they're
Old
taking
head.
on a team here that's in the midst of a
People
winning
talk
streak.
slow as
It's now
shit.
stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be
Yes,
taken
sir.
down.
I'm 33.
Miles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
33. We're going to be gaming until these figures can't move, just so you know.
What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Old head.
Here's Hooker to throw.
But I be vibing, though.
Flush to his right.
Come on.
He's got his target. That's complete.
With the motherfuckers I deal with, I feel like I'm 50.
First down yardage. 17 yards in the pickup there. The drive will continue. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
I've always been like a manager or like running stops.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Holy shit, throw it better.
I've always been like the go-to guy.
Incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley.
Since I was
And
like
they'll bring up
20
second
something,
down.
21.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this
Yeah.
unit very tough
Remember
to
that.
throw against. Currently second best.
See, I met all 3
And
years.
this unit knows exactly where they rank.
Oh,
Number
no,
2
I messed
Remember
up.
in the NFL.
That was my
He's
fault.
got him in. Complete. And he's caught. Touchdown. A great play there.
That was my
With a
fault.
lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Blow that ground.
And the
We were
Golden
playing
Eagles
good,
respond
too.
to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Oh, wait, hey,
Let me try this shit.
you ain't got to say I'm
And no
33
run
yet.
You're
You're not 33
coming,
yet.
so
We're
this will
32
come
right
out to the 30.
I think it was wait, 5, 6. Yes,
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely
Why
do,
is he
because
in?
to
I
me
hate
this
that
is a
they
good
keep him
measuring
in,
stick
bro.
game because they've been able to take
thought I
advantage of
switched
the
him.
schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. In motion, the tight end.
I tell you what, it's not helping him that he's bringing the safety down too.
To the air with McCarthy. He sets to fire deep.
oh,
Head
It's
top.
caught at the
why I
10.
can't jump? Bro, look what he's getting.
Is this a franchise? Yes, sir. This is a franchise.
He getting bailed out.
Touchdowns
I couldn't
here so
jump.
far. And the Bucs have
The second time
taken
doing
the
that dumb
lead.
shit.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in
Can't
this
jump.
first quarter.
It's been a wild start
So
to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that
This is
lead that
like
we're
the
seeing,
fourth.
can they retaliate?
I don't know, bro. We've been in this franchise for a minute. Since
And that
the
probably won't
game
be
came out,
last long
basically.
touchdown that we see in this one.
Might be 5th, 6th year. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know.
She too pregnant.
After the
She's
touchdown,
too
it's Dawson on
pregnant.
to kick it away.
What?
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
I'm like, wait, that shit, where you going?
The offense back out there at the line.
Hopefully they
ready
give me
for
a
their
pick,
next
bro.
drive. And Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you won't have an easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football. I think the defense surprised them there with that blitz on first down, but give them credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
That's freaky. Like, what?
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's Hooker.
Bruh, can I get a pick, dude? Like,
Touchdown.
please, turn that bitch up.
23 yards for the touchdown. And
How'd I
the
just get
Golden
beat like
Eagles are
that?
an extra point away from evening this one
I need a
up.
Billy.
Point after here coming up.
I'm playing over the top.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
It's just a title, bro. This is like the time of year Madden. It's just like mediocre. Nothing interesting really going on unless you're like
This one
playing Madden
tied at
franchise.
14 now as he sends this one away.
Oh, that shit hard, man.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Let's try this again. Oh,
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points
I do not
certainly
want
not
to
in
throw
the
that. I
premium.
don't like
range.
it. Clear over the
They'll
top
wind up
makes
getting
them.
just a yard out of it, and it brings up
Eat that
3rd
shit.
and 5 now.
When you look at this defense,
Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers
stop quick
first
snapping
down
me,
as
bro.
they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He sound
We
like
often
me.
talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out
My
underneath,
tight end
hit him with the football,
got
and they
all
picked
messed
the
up right
first
there.
down.
Beat that.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
No sense
Picky.
risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll try the left side.
My blocking
And
is just
he'll
not
get
there,
maybe
bro.
a couple, if that, up to the 46.
That burger
Do
was
get a
good.
couple,
Oh,
but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
bitches on out. Eat a bitch, got some.
These two teams all tied after one.
Bruh.
He was a champion.
Second
think
quarter
that's a
now in
champion.
Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's McCarthy.
Fuck up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Still going inside the 20.
fuck
And he'll
Damn.
take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how
Damn.
quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to
Not even
find
the- that's
blocks,
not- I wasn't even
made sure
trying to
they
run the
had
play like
space
that.
for
was
him
just
to
a
make
great
the house
read by
call.
me.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind,
Damn.
blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And not willing to
That was a
risk
great
return.
user pick.
This ball's
I'm
going to come
not
out
gonna
to the
lie.
30-yard line.
That was a great user. Get me out of it. The city is pretty. Like a flower.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Guys, we know what's coming, bro.
Partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window.
I knew it.
You're right back out.
It's caught inside the 25.
Oh,
He's into the end zone.
took a assist.
Tampa Bay touchdown. Trey Palmer on his way to a monster game.
Mr.
3
Palmer.
first-half touchdowns.
They
And the
played
Bucs
well.
are able to strike quickly here
Mr.
as
Palmer.
they are in for 6.
All right, we gotta get a stop.
The extra point up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
The game fun. It's fun when you're playing good. Boy, that last stream I had, I was struggling. It's mainly because the teams got picked, but
21 all the score as the
it was a
kick's
good
away.
stress.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
damn, she getting that beat up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of
Oh my
motivated groups.
gosh,
Remember,
got
the
her
offense
ass
scored a
whooped. What the
touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very
Yeah,
frustrated
baby,
after
and
giving up 6 the
oh
last time
shit.
on the field.
Get to him.
Damn.
It's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, we got there still.
Get to
And they'll
him.
start
He was
with
running
great
for it,
field
bro.
position at the
That's my fault, though.
41-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that.
Oh my God.
But I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That's me.
And this is caught inside
Get
the
to him.
5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rondale Moore, 41 yards. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle.
Yeah, again.
They will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
I want to run my blitz so bad, but it takes forever.
I
After
heard
the
going
auto
to
make
the school
adjustments.
with everyone from high school.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where
See,
you
that's
just
what I'm
throw
talking about right there. It made me stick. It made me hit stick.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types
When
of
I
plays,
stick switch, it made me hit stick.
but how you carry yourself,
In the way.
how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Holy shit. What should I do?
Throwing, Hooker. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Get out this shit, bro. Dude.
Now Hooker.
Can't run.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Damn it!
Looking to throw, Hooker.
I was not ready, but it worked.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
Take that
As
3.
he throws there, incomplete.
I'll go for it.
Before he wanted to, he was right up in his grill. I think he was a
Or
dentist
do I?
there
I'm
without
going
a
for it. I
license.
ain't never been no
Don't you?
bitch.
I like it.
Just not enough time.
Never.
for the
I
play
like
to
it.
develop.
Ever.
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Might not get it.
Hooker going to try and throw for it.
Oh, I hit the wrong
And
button.
it's incomplete.
I don't know what he had
They
going on
cannot
right there.
convert.
That
They
ass.
turn it over.
Ooh.
The 4th down pass play doesn't
Oh,
work
my
out.
God.
The Buccaneers defense holds and they
Oh.
get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when
That
they
guy
do.
still trying to throw
And
that
you
is
saw the
crazy.
That's all he want to do.
Pure, unbridled joy
Yes.
after that one. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated.
The fact that I still try to
Might
throw
have
that
lost
is
track.
crazy.
in tandem, the back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. And he is caught. Gets through, and now an opening.
Where he come from?
He gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch for him today.
I know they're trying to take
I don't
I
care
know
how many times we say it.
I
I
think
still
I
get a kick out
lost.
of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass
likes
tree
these
in
loop blitzes.
pregame warm-up. But I always
Not
remember
mad
that
at
when we
him.
go to practices, we
That's all
see
he
that
wants.
after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st down, Finch. Taken down at the 42.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when
Ain't
you
gonna
can
lie though,
throw it, you've opened up
it
lanes
is
for your
difficult
runners.
to deal with the loop blitz.
2 minutes
really
remaining
is.
in this
Loop
first half.
blitzes are hell, like especially when you forget about them.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around,
Always saying
Jonathan
some
Coachman
dumb
will have
shit,
all the
like,
highlights and
ugh.
analysis of this first half of play from our studio.
This nigga weird though,
Orlando.
bro. Like, who is this nigga?
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
He been running that in like a cover 3. That means Palmer can get him.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to get this one out. Closer to midfield across the 45.
Are special.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but
I
now they're
like
looking
you.
at 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh, you got
And they'll wind up
power.
getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Well, Dallin, that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move
I might
the
have lost
sticks,
this.
get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big
If
shot
I get a stop.
downfield, and it pays off.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly
big
comes up,
cat
and
of
that's
something.
instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. That's completed right side to Palmer. And so close, he gets it to the
Come on,
one.
Palmer.
Out of bounds right
We're
there.
breaking records today.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And that's a
Come
nice
on,
job of
Palmer.
working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to throw McCarthy. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Trey Palmer. with
I lost,
career
bro.
touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff.
You don't know
Move
why.
this out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. From the gun, it's Hooker.
Ooh, wrong button.
Oh, come on, bro.
It's
Wrong
cut.
button.
You gotta pick
Wrong
that.
button.
1 second
I'm
remaining
sorry.
in the first
I'm
half.
sorry.
They'll call the timeout.
He didn't even mean to throw that.
Damn, you lost.
The final shot before break. Hooker. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Philly, no.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL
The heat ball.
on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
I got locked in. I can't lose.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Bitch off my fucking screen.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter, trailing and looking for.
Bro, these animations are insane, bro.
Because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Operating from the gun, Hooker. Buying time to his left. And this turns into
Get a little more
nice
tough
game
down
with a
here.
slide at the end.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Bro,
That is tight end,
seriously?
it's complete.
Where is my bird hook?
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
I need to stop, bro.
Touchdown.
And the Golden Eagles are back within a score.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Oh, I think I know where it is. My zone drops will drop back. That's the problem. I think my zone drops are all at 15 right now.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Escaping the pressure right.
No. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
I got real low-key.
And those two just have been in
I seen
sync
them too
thus
late.
far. They've done a nice job against him, but still,
Oh, that
with
one
his
got me.
talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
I seen them way too
Now they
late.
face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Is that right?
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
They'll roll him out right.
Fuck, bro. He need to switch, bro.
And it'll find
I done
the
switched
open
it.
man. That's complete.
That's
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
First down, here's White.
Oh, stop putting him in the game.
Down to the 33.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Oh, a pick, bro. You already threw one.
It's a 2nd and 8.
Bro, motion. Oh, my God.
And that's all right.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Who will love me?
Bro.
That's all I need. When man,
I was like, what is going on?
What are you doing?
Up the middle they go. Finch.
That's what we wanted.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We gotta get that rookie up there. We gotta get him a superstar before the season.
13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red
What's crazy is he's a receiving back.
Most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure.
That's exactly what I want.
This is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Damn, who was that Ray beat? That was 11-0. 34-23. I see you, Ray.
And not
following in my footsteps.
Return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up.
Yeah, Juju tore ACL, bro. That's my bitch.
So maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Lost.
He may go. That's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead.
Change that blitz up one time.
Right now,
figure out how to that pressure.
That's all right.
That turnover, they grow their lead and just totally
I wasn't even ready either. He quick snapped me.
Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And getting this just shy of midfield.
That's
Spotted
all
at the
right.
49. They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his
Bro,
left.
look at that stupid shit. Again.
Toward the sideline,
I stick
and look
switch
at
and it
that
goes into a
catch,
hit
dragging
stick.
the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball down the field, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
That's
Okay,
complete
real
out
quick,
left to
y'all.
Ayuk. And he's out of bounds.
But the way I'm
Almost
playing, you don't
gets
want to
to
see
the
a stick
10.
switch video from me.
10 more there and another first down.
Oh, look, see,
mid-range throws
need to
have been
change this.
available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Giannis not as good as who? Julius Erving.
Hooker to the air yet again.
get to him.
He'll be hit.
Appreciate you.
Man,
So that
Myles
complicates
Garrett been
things
putting
a
in
bit
work
here.
all season for
18
me.
yards to
that
go
nigga
now
is
on
a
second
problem.
down.
Who is that? How do you even get that nigga?
Another try after the first down sack.
I tried to get there. I seen it coming, but I couldn't.
Drops it
Count.
incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They certainly thought he had an
We
open
sending
look
everybody.
beyond the first down marker to
Hey,
his
coming out of
receiver,
spread.
but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, good throw.
And it's
Good
caught.
throw.
Touchdown. Cooper Kupp
Shit.
with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony
Good
Dorsett
throw.
and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Golden Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
That's alright.
Now the try here for the
Fight to
point
the end,
after.
nigga.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
I just can't get no fucking stops. Like, oh.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Come on, bro. Throw one of them passes you threw in the beginning of the game, bro. You don't care that much.
Hey, that's how you know it was lucky.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets around him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on in. Let me see. Yeah,
2 yards to go, 2nd
bro,
down.
stop running.
They'll keep it on the ground. Finch, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Evans, the man in motion left. Evans has it left side. Loose inside the 30. Mike Evans. And he's into the end
That's a little new
Tampa
joint.
Bay touchdown.
Said play after this game. Possibly, bro. Possibly. I really was only streaming to play this game, and I just wanted to stream a little bit. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
This might be my first game that I actually get to complete the whole game if he stays through.
After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Hooker.
He likes that little freak with the post routes.
His 3-man rush.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Hooker to throw it.
Yeah, we know how to run the loop blitzes too.
He throws there.
Yeah.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hooker's going to throw it. He's going to air one out. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
I feel like if he don't get this, he's going to quit.
And this
I hope
is
he
a
don't.
situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
They'll go for it. Hooker.
Go.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Oh, you know what? I do want to show y'all a new little route combo.
30 yards, 29 officially.
I do want to show y'all a new little route
Here's
combo.
Hooker.
That was right to him.
And he's going to be intercepted.
Let's see if he lets me run it. Yeah, check this out. Let's see if it still works. See if he stays in.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in
By
this
no
game.
means am I saying this is new, because I used to do it back in the day.
So here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's
Watch this,
donating
though.
certain amounts to charity for each interception that he
Oh,
threw.
put my other running
The
back in,
Tampa offense
please.
ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
He's on it.
Fighting
Oh, yeah, wide open though.
Gets to him and down he goes.
He stayed with the running back.
4-yard line. Finally hauled down for the
When I was doing
first
that
time
head-to-head,
this
that running back
game.
was getting
Multiple
open every single
defenders
time.
in there to drop him. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but just show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Here's McCarthy. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
McCarthy operating from the gun. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a 2nd and 2.
He going deep. He going that bit deep.
If it's cover 3,
Nope.
we're going Palmer all day. If it's cover 3, we're going Palmer.
Yeah, I forgot you.
McCarthy going to throw again.
What?
Throw left side complete. That's
What y'all doing?
And getting this just shy of midfield.
Yeah, they used to be forgetting about Mike Evans.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I'm playing. I'm getting my eye beat though.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, what the hell? God damn, that miss got in.
Down. The safety
He got that little
blitz
on lock.
As they
I like
sack
it.
him for a loss of 9.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they
Yeah,
got a sack right there.
Right now.
How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And they've got it well across midfield.
He
down
said,
to
"Don't
the
let him
40
fool you."
before it's all said and
All
done.
right,
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about...
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Trey Palmer, 40 yards. And the Bucs are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further.
Why everybody calling me? Yo.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Right now. Come later at like 11. Cause I'm doing something right now. Alright, but oh, for real.
After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away.
Hey, man, I appreciate him finishing the game, though.
And we
I rarely get to get stats like this.
Bring this to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing. Hooker. He's going to let it fly.
Yeah, we just got too much speed back there.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Buccaneers come up with a win, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bucs, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town.
Meanwhile, for Rio,
this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year.
500
and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
He's always forgotten about.
I'm Brandon Gunn. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and
Hey, Jeff, you still in here, just know when top 100 resets, we going for it. We're going to get that 99 speed. We're going just for that. Hey, on +4. The boys be putting in work. The DBs, they not even good. They just fast. Unfortunately for him, though, he just didn't have a fast team. That's gonna hurt you in this type of league. Yeah, he had good players. Next 2 weeks, we got division games. Let me see. Who do I got to play the rest of the season? Chargers, Pack, Giants. I don't think I've ever played Packs, Chargers, or the Giants. Where they at record-wise? Giants are 3-8. Okay. Where the Packers at? Packers are 3-8. Okay. Cruising to the finish line. But Saints and Falcons, they can still they can get the dub on me. They just know how well they know how I play so well. Hey Kai, if you in here, go ahead and add me or put your EA in the chat. If not, I ain't gonna lie. Loki don't want to play. I give you like 2.5 minutes if you're still in here. I might get a Chiefs game in though. I get a little Chiefs game in. Unfortunately, they're not gonna have Justin Reed next year. I'll get a Chiefs game in. Oh, hey, let's go ahead and try this blitz out, man. Let's try this blitz out. It's like one of the fastest loop blitzes in the game if you do it correctly.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker.
Let's try this blitz
and off
out.
we go from Dallas.
Cool. Yeah, we
This will
on
be a
defense.
touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Oh, you know what? So I could put a bolt in there. Yes, sir.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Why is dude right there?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is
Oh,
Prescott.
yeah, that's wild.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down. His first throw is an interception.
Is what we do, chat. Is what we do, chat.
And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Y'all see that little loop blitz, though?
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here,
You want to know how
He's
I'm running this
tackled
blitz?
at
It's
the
real
29.
simple. Look, it's out of a nickel 2-3. It's the play is the sim pressure 3. All you do is show blitz, put that vert hook right there
They're
next to
out
the
and
D
set,
tackle.
1st and 10.
Oh shit, not like that.
Oh, looks like the defense got a
Obviously,
little
they
too
gonna-
excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Well, you almost had a heart attack trying to read what you said at the end.
Now talk about a golden
You just wanna
opportunity.
put him right
and an
here?
immediate first down following that encroachment flag.
You might be running the ball though.
Give now to the running back.
Probably not to
He's
get
going
the
to bring it
best
up to the
pistol run.
40-yard line before he stops. They get 6 and a first down as well. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's
Look how
Dak.
quick he gets in there.
This is complete.
You gotta make a
Jalen
decision
Tolbert.
ASAP.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
But see, if you peep
That's an 11-yard
the left
pickup,
side
and it gives
defensive
them the
end, that's why I
first
put
down.
Nick Bolton there. That's why I put my zone
That
drops
is
at
what
30
elite
because I just want him to
offenses are
drop
all
straight
about.
back.
Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on first.
Got to make a decision quick. And it's a full cover 3 out there. You got a full cover 3 out there.
Second down coming up.
I am worried about this. That slot guy.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about that last time.
Don't have great success on first down, Kate. It's a little bit like a hitter
what do you
behind in the count.
Yeah,
and all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count.
Football. What do you think about Diggs going to the Patriots and then picking up Travis Hunter in the draft? Solid little team or what?
With the first down yardage.
Because they have a chance to get Travis Hunter, right?
First reset, ball at the 37.
Travis Hunter, Diggs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
Yeah, this is more for like
and he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
This is more for like when you know it's they're they have to pass the ball.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. I still think
the easiest loop blitzes are these. Unfortunately.
We will not get
you think they're going? Yeah, but if Travis Hunter is there, you don't think they would take him?
Separating much so far. Back to
you don't think they would? I
Stadium.
think you take Travis Hunter.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Because they're locked in with Drake May. At least that's what I think. Which they should be. Drake May's not bad. Not the Pats. Then again, you do have a point being the Pats.
Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They'll run now on 2nd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. They're going for it. Here's Prescott.
Right to me, buddy.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT.
Let me see, fellas. Let me see. I got one more play in me. Let me see if I get a money plan. About to go cook. Let's see how good we can get this money play off.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
I want to say when it's cover 3, you don't even need a motion of tight ends. I think you just put double streaks. It looks like cover 3. I could be wrong, but I think you run it like this.
Mahomes
I think you got the bombs. If you get the timing.
And his first offering in the game winds up incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. That forces the incompletion.
Give me a little extra time.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He lets one fly deep downfield.
Yep, Patrick Mahomes is still overthrowing.
Deep, but just couldn't make
that's going to be it for me, though, fellas. I was really just trying to get my franchise game in.
Well, that window
trying to help little boy get a game in, but
so fast. And these
he bailed off on me.
They close the gap before